What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK. Sorry about the voice. Went through some over the weekend, but we got a new installment of What's Up with the Mavs, episode number 4. Let's get straight into it. But before we get into it, you already know we got light up Hallelujah. And it's getting harder and harder to light it up because it's getting further and further in there. So I need to upgrade my lighter. But boom, there we go. Roll the intro. All right, we got a bunch of stuff to get to. Let's go ahead and let's jump into the first item. All right, the first item comes from an article on Mavs Moneyball by Matt Robertson. I hope I said the first name correct. My apologies if I didn't. I will link her Twitter in the description. Check it out also with the article. And this is from Luka's trainer. Shortly after his arrival from Dallas, we had a frank conversation. We realized that the time we have at our disposal is a great advantage. I told him that he can silence all negative and malicious comments for good this summer. He quickly told me that it doesn't even touch him. Anze, hope I said that right, said to the Slovenia Media Sport Club this weekend. According to his physical trainer, Luka is not just motivated to get as far as possible with the Slovenia national team during the World Cup. He is also fueled by the disappointing result at the Eurobasket 2022 when Slovenia lost to Poland in the quarterfinals, as well as how the NBA season ended. He was extremely motivated. He wanted to do something. He is also driven by the last two experiences, as if he would like to make amends for the result at Eurobasket 22. Even if he was not to blame for the wasted opportunity, the unfolding of the NBA season also fueled him. So that's just a part of that article. If y'all get a chance, definitely go check it out. I'll have it linked in the description below. But it basically shows that hopefully the trainer that has been with Luka has gotten him shape. By looking at the photos, he looks in shape. He looks good. But there's another piece of information that I have later on in this video that's going to make you be like, all right, there's something that we haven't addressed yet that has still been reoccurring with Luka's quote-unquote injury so far in the exhibitions that he's been having. But as far as the physique, as far as how he looks in a lot better shape. Hopefully he can stick around, come to Dallas, and even continue training him here. But that is left to be seen. All right, I wanted to show you a clip by Kyrie Irving where he gave a message after a recent basketball game that he was in. Check it out. I felt that the message was really nice. It was really touching. I mean, at that point, instead of talking about himself or anybody else, he's just trying to spread awareness to the youth that was around him in that gym, and who they're going to be very impressionable in that moment as far as him having that mic and what they're listening to. So hopefully they were able to get something from it. But regardless of the fact, that message rings true to this day, and so on and so on and so forward. So great message by Kyrie. Good to see that he's thinking of the kids and their mental state as well. So shout out to Kyrie, man. All right, so look, last week when I did this video, I did it, uploaded it, ready to go. Soon as I posted it, as I was editing it, like I didn't even know the news dropped. I posted the video, and then I go to my Twitter and start getting updated and everything. And then I see the news break that the Dallas Mavericks signed Derek Jones Jr., DJJ. And I was like, oh, well, crap. Now I got to wait till next week to talk about it. So here we are next week. The Dallas Mavericks have officially signed Derek Jones Jr. I have not seen any information as far as the contract is concerned. Let's see what this contract is. All right, I can't find anything. I try to look them up on every site you could think of, and I just don't think the details to his contract is out yet. So yeah, but apparently he's been signed to a fully year contract, or a fully guaranteed 1 year contract. I like the move. I wasn't like over the hills with it. I do think the Mavericks need to find a way to make sure that they have the firepower that they need behind Kyrie and Luka. But Derek Jones does address the athleticism aspect. He does address a defensive I wouldn't say need, because I feel like we filled that kind of in a way, but he does help having more of a, how would I put it? You have another option at defense. You have a player that could come in and give you a different look defensively. I don't know. You can have two players that throw the fastball, and he could come in here and throw the curveball. From what I've been able to hear, he could guard positions through 2 through 5. That's pretty impressive. I don't see the 5, but I have to do some research and dig and see the stuff like that. But nonetheless, good signing. Got more athleticism on the team, and you can never be mad about that. The lobs from him and Luka are going to be spectacular. The lobs from him and Kyrie are going to be spectacular too. So my concern is, how much minutes is he going to play? And if he does, who does it impact the most? That is left to be seen. Is actually a better problem than the problems we usually have, where we don't even have anybody to come in and play basketball. At least this being your 15th player, at least you get some run, right? So good thing nonetheless. Let's get into the next topic. All right, I just want to send a quick shout out to Dirk, man. Shout out to him getting his Hall of Fame ring. That thing was big, man. Pause. But congrats to Dirk Nowitzki, the greatest of all time. I've had the pleasure of going to so many games and watching him. I've had the pleasure of being at his 30,000 point game. I had a little vlog that I did not post on this channel. I posted on one of my older channels, and I'm just like, stupid, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one of these days I'll come back and show it on this channel so y'all can see my experience when I was at that game. But man, salute to Dirk. Done so much for the city, so much for this organization, and so much for basketball in general. He influenced so many kids around here in Dallas to do the one-legged fadeaway, and a lot of us do it. You come down here to Dallas, you're going to see a lot of one-legged fadeaways, and now that has probably become more notorious across the nation as far as pickup basketball. But man, salute to Dirk. Well, what else can you say, man? True living Dallas legend, a true legend in the NBA, a true legend in Europe and Germany. True legend forever. A mother effing legend, bro. Dirk Nowitzki. Congrats. All right, so with the FIBA World Cup coming up, I wanted to look into how many Maverick players are in this damn tournament. I'm going to show you a couple of images here that tells you where all our players are at. All right, A, B, C, D, E. All right, in Group E, you have 2 Dallas Mavericks in the Australian team. You got Dante Exum and Josh Green on that team. So look out for that. We could have Matisse Thybulle on there too. So we could have had 3 Mavericks on there. Let me see who else. Yeah. Could have had 3 Mavericks on there. That's interesting. In Group H, you have Dwight Pizzle Powell. I don't know if you saw the highlight the other day where Dylan Brooks threw him a lob. There's a lot of talk online about it. It is what it is. But Dwight Powell playing for Canada in this FIBA Basketball World Cup. And then the other Dallas Maverick that you have playing in this tournament is Slovenia in Group F with Luka Mother effing Doncic. You could have also had Jalen Brunson playing for USA, but he is not on the Mavericks anymore. So those are your 4 Dallas Mavericks in the FIBA World Cup tournament. Just in case any of y'all were wondering, or if I was leaning too heavily on just reporting Luka Doncic stuff. No, we got other Dallas Mavericks out there playing. The next item that I want to get into, guys. The next item, it is something that I have kind of been voiceful about. Like how would I put it? Luka has sustained already 2 little injuries, if I recall, in this exhibition, where he had to leave the game early in one game. It was probably the same game. It just made it seem like it was 2 games. But he got hurt in one of these games, right? And let me show you the report right here. All right, so here's a clip of Luka getting hurt in the most recent game against Spain, the exhibition game that they had out there. Here's a clip. I'll slow it down for you too so you can see what the hell happened. Check it out. Now, after the game, here's this little tidbit that I want to show y'all right here. Read along with me. There's no blaming the Slovenia brass in their decision to err on the side of caution, given how close the actual tournament is to tipping off. In fact, that was a smart decision because, as Doncic revealed per Grant Afset of Sports Illustrated, the injury the Mavs star is dealing with now is the same injury that caused him problems back in March. That is interesting to me to hear, right? So the reason he's not playing, or he didn't play Saturday against the USA team, but the reason they didn't let him play is because they were erring on the side of caution due to an injury that he got back in March. You remember this game in March? Yeah. This game in March was in March of 2023. Luka Doncic sustained a left thigh strain. Luka played through his injury for more than a week before aggravating in a March 8 loss to the Pelicans. Number 77 exited in the third quarter, and the strain forced him to miss 5 games before he returned to action on March 22nd. I remember that game, and the fact that they're referring back to it as one of the injuries being an issue now is cause for concern. I don't care what anybody say. This report continues. Nevertheless, Doncic assuaged, I don't even know what the hell that means, everyone's concerns by saying that he is in okay physical condition and that he's not any worse off from where he was around 5 months ago. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is the FIFA World Cup worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. I feel like, you know what, Luka, you should just probably rest from here till the Mavs season starts and get you in better shape, get you 100% healthy, because the move that he took to the basket, he didn't even dunk it. He tried to get up there, but it seemed like his left thigh already wanted to strain just off of that. I don't know. Let me be me, though. I'll be the knee-jerk reaction guy. But that was my sentiment on that, man. It is what it is, man. And then the Dallas Mavericks have officially signed Greg Brown III, Jordan Walker, and Joe Westcamp for the Dallas Mavericks camp. I'll show you a little screenshot here. If you want to read along through it, go ahead and pause it and read it. It's a lot to read, but they have officially signed them to the Mavs camp this offseason. All right, so today the group play tournament schedule has dropped. So there's plenty of things to go along with this, all right? As I'm going to show you this screenshot from NBA on Twitter, I'm going to call it Twitter. The Mavericks on November the 3rd, Friday, they play against the Denver Nuggets. November the 10th, they play against the Clippers. November 14th, they play against the New Orleans Pelicans. And November 28th, they play against the Houston Rockets. Now, the way this goes, it's a little weird how it is, but it's kind of fun. So, reading this from, what is this, Mavs Moneyball? Yeah, reading this from Mavs Moneyball. They put on there, if you need a refresher, the league's in-season tournament takes place from November 3rd and ends with a championship on December 9th. Teams were randomly drawn into groups of 5. The team with the best record in each group will advance, as well as 2 wildcard teams. The team from each conference with the best record in group, in group play games that finish second in its group. Those 8 teams will play a single elimination tournament, culminating in a championship where the winning will win the NBA Cup and a cash prize. All games, including group play, will count towards a team's regular season record, not including the championship game. This is an effort from the league officials to inject some meaning into the blah, 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 blah. So there you go. So that's that. But on top of this, tomorrow, Thursday, the NBA actual schedule will officially drop, and I feel like I need to do a live stream reviewing that entire schedule with y'all. So Thursday night, once this schedule releases, I'm be going on live and doing a basically a stream of the NBA schedule and kind of looking forward to certain games that I kind of eye out that we got coming up during the season, man. So yeah, there's a mid-season, in-season tournament. Looks fun, cool little schedule. And Thursday, can't wait. The full NBA is almost here, guys, but the full season schedule drops tomorrow on Thursday. Anyway, guys, this has been the What's Up with the Mavs episode 4. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been your boy TGK. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.